Alright guys, so look what I did. I got a whole bunch, as I told you I would be doing, and I have some in the trunk also. They're all laying back there and all happy to come home with me, so I'll show you what I got. Okay, so I went and I got a flower haul here. I'm going to explain to you guys what everything is, but I just wanted to show you that I got a whole bunch of stuff for back here. And right now I'm just trying to plan to see exactly where everything is going to go. But yeah, a lot of beautiful things going on. So I'll let you guys know. Yesterday I planted a few. Last night it was a little cooler, well, tolerable. Here I got these golden matrix Asiatic lily. These do not grow too tall, so they're in the front for sure. I got these grasses here. What's this called? Okay, Northern Lights. It is a perennial. It will be 30 centimeters approx in height. That's 12 inches and 16 inches across. So I got 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3. And I got these little ones too. They're shorter, they're smaller. Like, they're called balloon flowers or something like that. Sorry, my finger was in the way. So this is the name of the flower here. And yeah, so these are not really high. They're only 8 inches high. We space them 12 inches. It's really windy today. So yeah, so that's my first little batch there. And that'll just fill out, right? And I am going to be mulching this year because I'm just going to do this area and I'm going to do a second area I'll show you afterwards. This is what I'm planning right now, okay? The reason why I want to do it in 2 parts, like do 1 flower bed here and 1 flower bed over there, is because I don't want to be ripping all of this grass out and then having to spend, I don't know how many hundreds of dollars of mulch to fill in the space that's empty. Because I don't want to just spread all of this out and everything. You know, I can't just plant it anywhere. I got to be strategic because this is all sun, but eventually these trees are going to grow out. I'm well aware that I will be taking some plants out as time goes. That's what gardening is all about, moving things around. But for now, I'm thinking of just doing 2 spots, 1 there and 1 there, and just leaving the grass. And if in a few weeks from now I go and get another haul to try to fill in between, then I'll do it. But we'll see. Because my goal here is eventually I would like to not have to mulch. I would just love everything to be just full. Because yes, mulching is great, especially if we're out in the sun. And especially if it's like right in the sun. If you're not mulching, you'll get a whole bunch of weeds, right? So mulching is great, but it can be expensive. If I have all this land that I want to create flowers, that it better be dense, right? So before it becomes completely dense, we need to mulch a little here and there. So, but anyhow, and the mulch also helps. It helps for the weeds. It helps your dirt to stay moist and not dry out so quick in the sun. So anyhow, we'll see. We are entitled to change our minds. So I got these little baby's breath here. Well, I call them baby's breath. Summer sparkles. They are just so cute. I saw some of them open at the nursery, but seriously, you know, I just grabbed these. I just didn't want to miss out on them, so I grabbed them. They're just about to open. They look like they want to open. Okay, so these here. Woo! Allium, Millennium. These are so cute. They're tiny. You got 2 different varieties, but these are just 40 centimeters high. And I've seen some really big ones, but it's just a different variety. Oh, what happened here? What is this? That's from another plant for sure. Okay. All right, so this little guy just fell down. Didn't I give you water? Didn't I give you water? I gotta give him some water. I think I didn't give him water. Here, this is just here. I got this here. Salix, gracilis. Learning the names, guys, learning the names. This is just greenery. I don't think there's any flowers. Gotta give them some water. They're really thirsty. Oh, yes, I got myself a really, really nice shrub here. It's a hydrangea, a nice bobo hydrangea. Look at this, guys. It's just lots of fluff. It's white. And yeah, we have some flowering coming. I'm just so anxious to get all of these guys in the ground. Here. I'm just gonna sit on the ground. Oh, it's so hot. All right, so a Pinus Camilio Mugo. Is it Mugo or Muggo or Mugo? Yeah, so this comes out to be, what's the size for this one here? It's, sorry about that, sorry. Height 3 feet high and 4 feet wide. But I just love the movement of it, the little spikes of it, because it's nice to have different textures and movement. And speaking of movement, this one's going to give you a lot of movement. I really want to get more of this. This is, what did they call it? Russian sage, is that it? Yes, it's the Russian sage. It's just beautiful. And I saw on, I don't know if it was Pinterest or YouTube, wherever, but I saw hedges. I mean, you know, the whole side of the sidewalk done, or, you know, just like the side of the pathway, how beautiful this is. They just spike out like that. Just one like this looks a little odd, but when you group them together, they're just beautiful. For now, I just got one. I had a specific budget for this project for now. Of course, as I said, I will be buying all summer. I will be working and buying all summer. All right, so this here, I don't know this. This is my sister that said, you gotta get this. This is absolutely beautiful. They are beautiful, but they tend to drop over, she says. This is after I bought it, right? I'm not too sure if I enjoy the dropping over, but if my sister says it's beautiful, it's gotta be beautiful. All right, this one here. My neighbor has one of these for me, but these are black. Well, black, dark purple. They look black. And this is the height here. And there's a whole cluster. Look at that. And these come back every single year. Other varieties, apparently, it's what do they call that? Biannual, and it reseeds. But this one, this is the only real one that will, it says in French, hang on, a real perennial. It's a real perennial and not a biannual. So this one really comes back every single year. But my neighbor has one for me. I'm not sure the color, but she has one for me. Oh, let's look at the grasses. Everything just fell. Ooh, everything's falling. It's really windy. It's been so windy. Crazy. But this beautiful grass here, look at that. How flowy that is. Isn't that beautiful? I love grasses. And in the fall, look at what it's going to look like in the fall. What kind of grass is this one? Ornamental grass. It's just the Carl Forster reed grass. Reed. Carl Forster reed. You want to lay down? Then lay down. Probably better laying anyway. I got this one here. This one makes really nice white flowers, and then these little red berries for birds in the fall. What's the name of this here? Viburnum? Yeah, viburnum. Guys, one day I'm just gonna know the names of everything. This is my beginnings. See, they were chopped down in the fall And then you got 2 more here. That's smart. Huh? Smart. Trees are so smart. Let's move this around. Those are the same ones there. I'm gonna get up. I'm sitting on the ground here. Still haven't found a place for this little guy. We're still thinking. I got another grass here. Of course, it's on the ground. More grasses here. And my favorite flower, some beautiful daisies. Daisies are my most favorite flowers. I just find them to be absolutely beautiful. So what variety daisies? This, let's get in there, guys. Hang on, got it. Leucanthemum X Superbum Becky. There you go. And I got these also. These are the Echinacea Powwow White. Just look at this. Whew. They're absolutely beautiful. So, something else I gotta show you. I had to put these over here because the wind is so bad. I was laying them down, but in the sun, the pot was getting so hot. So they're standing here, but oh my God, look at the color of these flowers. Look at the color. Look at that craziness. These are almost done. You can see that it's drying out in the center, and you can see the flowers are not at their best. But they really need to be planted, and I'm gonna have to spike these. But look at the colors. Is that crazy? My sister told me once these are done, cut them, and I'll have other ones coming in. It should rebloom a second time in the fall. And I'm just thinking of this blue here with the yellow over there, how gorgeous that's gonna look. It's blue and purple. I'd never seen anything like this. I don't remember the name of this. If you could let me know if you know the name. I don't have that spike thing. Oh, some leaves that broke there. So that's my haul. I also got, I'm so excited. Okay, first off, I showed you guys that, did I show? Oh, I had filmed it earlier, I think, and it's gonna be on the same video, but I got these here. This is wisteria. There's a whole bunch of plants in there. Each little strand like that is a plant and will grow into one of these. So here's one of the wisterias here. The reason why I got 2 more bigger ones is because apparently it takes 7 years before this can start giving out flowers. I don't want to wait 7 years, so I got myself a mature plant. So I got 2 of them. So yeah, this one and this one, it's just not on a spike there, so a stake. All right, guys, so take care. I hope you enjoyed my flowers, and I'm anxious to show you once I start getting the work done.